Alienstage Round 6. As of the creation of this video, it is currently the most recent video from our favourite Korean animation channel, Vivinos, not including this teaser for the final round, of course. It's been a good while since I've talked about Vivinos on this channel, so there's a bit of a channel update at the end of the video. Skip to this timestamp if you don't care about Vivinos, but for now, let's just get into Round 6 of Alienstage. Though I haven't covered all of the main Alienstage videos on Vivinos' channel, those of which being Mizzy Sewer, Top 3 and All In, respectively, I will mention them and the actions thereof if any events in them are referenced here in Round 6. But enough preamble, let's get into the first Vivinos analysis in over a year. Now, as this music tournament arc draws to its conclusion, the situation is becoming more and more dire for our only 3 contestants left in the tournament, those of which, of course, being the GOAT, Till, Ivan, and Luca. Yes, of course, we know Mizzy is alive after being saved by Hyuna, but since she's not active in the Alienstage itself, after going missing at the end of Round 5, she doesn't count as a participant anymore. So, after Mizzy disappears, the bracket we are left with for this round has Ivan and Till face off. The winner of this battle will then, in turn, face off against Luca in the final round of Alienstage. So, fair to say this is a pretty important match, and on top of that, to complicate matters, as we've seen with previous rounds, community post art from Vivinos, Ivan is pretty infatuated with Till, which is difficult for Ivan, as Till himself is infatuated with Mizzy, who is also in turn in love with Sewer, which is unfortunate because, you know. However, given Mizzy's disappearance in the previous round, Till is under the assumption that she's dead, and as a result is in a state of mourning. I mean, look at him, completely dressed in black. He clearly is not happy at this moment in time. The visuals start off with a small montage of Till, both him as well as others being tortured. A heartbeat can be heard slowly gaining speed in the background. As more and more of these flashbacks are shown, the heartbeat grows louder, more audible. The camera gets closer and closer to Till's face, static and distortion surrounding him. We get some strange accompanying visuals as well. A shot of someone being restrained and examined by their alien captors, followed by a shot of Till being restrained, which I'm not a fan of, as this shot is very much not my cup of tea. On a visual level, it shows a juxtaposition between Till and most other contestants, given his punk aesthetic, him smashing poor Freddy here, and everything we've seen him do so far. It just highlights how much this dude tries to rebel, which will be shown more of later. And as the heartbeat in the background flatlines, we get one more visual, which is something I'm not so sure on. I'd love you guys' input on this. A wall appears showing us some silhouettes, one of which with a good old red X on top. I thought this may potentially link to the end of the video, which shows us Hyuna being injured and probably on her way out, so to speak, but that doesn't look like a silhouette of her hair, and why would that visual be a part of these shots with Till? It seems that it might be Mizzy in the middle there, but I'm not sure with this one. I'll need your help with this. It's been a while, okay? I need to scrape the rust off of my Vivinos knowledge, okay? Till flashes away and the music comes in. Another thing of note, in my opinion, which doesn't hold too much credence to the narrative, but it's just how much older Till looks, in my opinion. Just look at this side by side. I get that he'd look different due to his emotional state, but not physically older. I mean, we see Mizzy at the end of the video, and though she has shorter hair, she still looks like she did when she was still in the tournament and in All In. In the promotional stuff around the stadium during All In, we get a visual of Till, and he looks like he did before. Same in Top 3. It's just here for some reason, he looks a hell of a lot older to me. I don't know if this was an art choice or something, but it's just something of note in my opinion. Also, P.S. Mizzy losing her hair like that in All In is neat, but that's not how guns work, okay? That's not how it works. If this does well, maybe I'll cover All In as well, who knows? As the screen goes dark, this darkness is interrupted by a single spotlight shining on Till. In the center stage, he starts to sing. Allow me to the tips of your fingers, allow me to the ends of your feet. As he sings, his profile appears behind him, accompanied by his score. A scenario we've grown all too familiar with. Dissolve me in your gaze, I don't want to let you go. This song, out of the 2 we've seen Till perform, is much more melancholic. It's slow, light drums and cymbals methodically and steadily going in the background. Then we suddenly cut to a not so distant flashback. Usually flashbacks in the Alienstage take us back to Anact Garden, at least I think that's how you say it, but for once we see somewhere different. This flashback seemingly takes place just after Mizzy's performance with Luca, and in turn, around the time of her disappearance. Till is seemingly being forced to sing karaoke by his guardian/prison guard Urak here, and if we take a closer look at the lyrics Urak chose for him to sing, he wants Till to sing My Clematis. could never pronounce that right. This song, of course, being duetted by Mizzy and Sue in round 1 of Alienstage. Till obviously does not want to take part in singing this song due to how important the song was to Mizzy. Urak, annoyed with another one of Till's defiant acts, throws his face in front of a tabloid reporting on Mizzy's possible demise. Please, hurt me so that not a single drop of me remains. Till, understandably, proceeds to attack the closest creature to him in a fit of rage after being forced to live with the possibility that the person he's had unrequited love for his entire life may be dead. So he grabs the nearest bottle and aliens he will throttle. Let me drown in you until these falling stars are buried in the blare of time. The song continues as we flash back to Till on stage, as well as more and more of this karaoke incident and the result of it. And let me say this. You can tell when Q Main is the one who's animating or has a strong influence on the scene a lot of the time, because it just looks a lot more suggestive. I mean, Till should be battered, bruised and bleeding here, not sweating and biting his lip. Maybe that's just me, but Jesus. Till, in a daze, hallucinates Mizzy in front of him, reaching out. Till tries to reach out and grab her, and he seemingly just passes out. On your icy lips, read my soul, yes, my soul. We then get a bit of an intermission. The singing stops. The song's focus seemingly transitions away from Till and onto his competitor. We get some more flashbacks. Shocker, of course, I know. But this time we see Till and him initially being sold on discount, bruised and yet again rebelling against his captors, resulting in him being 50% off. Ivan then appears for the first time in this round as part of another flashback. Maybe this is during Ivan's initial purchase, seeing Till for the first time. Ivan himself being just as battered and bruised as Till. Maybe he was once just as defiant. We then cut back to the karaoke place after all the disarray Till caused, as well as after all the aliens have left. Ivan removes Till's gag or whatever this is, and then proceeds to silently watch over him, knowing what comes next, the next round deciding both of their fates. Even in your cold words carve scars beneath my eyes. Ivan then appears on stage, finally, starting to sing, adorned all in white, almost like a groom on a wedding night, contrasting with Till's outfit choice. A nice little visual parallel that also harkens to Ivan's infatuation. It's nice and very clever. May they linger on your tongue, you can break me apart. Ivan's score then appears behind him, and as Ivan continues, we get another flashback to a nacked garden. The two get into a fight over Ivan stepping on this bed of flowers. These flowers are a constant piece that appears all throughout Alienstage, but particularly it's shown to act as a visual metaphor to represent love. Sue gives her love to Mizzy in the form of a garland. Till sees that and tries to replicate it, but he keeps it to himself. Ivan stomps on these flowers, maybe representing his distaste towards Till's feelings towards Mizzy, or maybe it represents how before meeting Till, Ivan didn't need love. But after doing so, he seemingly grows obsessed. I mean, we also see something similar in round 3, a flower garland flying past Ivan's face, and just afterwards, Till rushes past him. A clear indication of the link between the visual motif of these flowers and love. However, there are a few ways you can interpret this fight between the two, as well as the use of these familiar flowers. Let me know what you think they represent below. Notice my pain and mend me right now. After the two scuffle and Ivan genuinely smiling, which is a rare occurrence in of itself, we see Ivan kind of follow Till around a bit, just slowly growing more and more consumed by his devotion to Till. To quiet my fears, I'll drown in you. We get a quick flashback to the flashback from round 3, where we see Ivan spying on Mizzy and Till as they wander into a tunnel in an act garden. As Till is getting attacked by an alien, we see Ivan silently watching as a voyeur. Then this is followed by another flash from round 3 showing Till and Ivan after Ivan freed Till and the two's escape attempt. Till then, of course, giving up on escaping after he realises he'd be leaving Mizzy trapped in the garden as well. Sick of these nights to come to be engulfed in silence. The camera lingers on Till. Despite his silence, we get a flashback to Till and Ivan again, and they're having a gay old time, licking blood and stuff. Lovely. In your gaze, where I'm seen, consume me. We cut back once more to the karaoke place, showing Ivan watching over the unconscious Till, holding him as he's passed out. Yes, me, to this everlasting melody. We cut back to this duet. Till resumes his performance, Ivan singing in succession. But when he looks at Till, Till stops singing. If he doesn't continue, it'll be a forfeit, and in turn, Till will forfeit his own life. Face to face we dance, with our story lost in forever's embrace. Ivan throws his mic to the ground, Till looking down, distraught. And then Ivan steals a kiss from Till. And this does not look reciprocated at all. Then it is immediately followed by a good bit of choking, because of course it is. As the instrumentals continue behind Ivan and his actions, Ivan checks the scores. Till was gonna win, but he stopped singing. Till is even fine with dying at this point. As Ivan chokes him, Till stops pushing and resigns himself to dying here. Then Ivan is shot from a distance. After the performance with Mizzy in round 5, security arrived too late at that point, resulting in Mizzy's disappearance, so they don't want to risk that sort of diversion and escape happening again. Ivan then looks down at his wounds, smiles, and stops choking Till. He didn't want to harm Till in the first place, he just wanted to be killed so that no matter what happened, Till would survive, and in the very least, go on to the next round and possibly win the whole tournament. We see a results screen behind Till, as he's reeling from the flashbang of events, the results saying he won, but he is also in shock from Ivan's death. We see Till's winning result reflected in Ivan's blood, a clear visual metaphor for his literal blood and sacrifice keeping Till winning and alive. The final shot we see of these two is Till stood above Ivan's body. The spotlight that initially started the music has ended, and they both fade into the darkness. Till also has some goddamn shiny shoes here, Jesus! We're then met with a results screen which we have seen one too many times, showing us that the final round is next, between Luca and the new winner, Till. But as the results screen leaves us, we are shown two of Huna's men from All In acting frantic, trying to contact Huna over the radio. However, Huna is injured and bleeding, and Mizzy is panicking. As the two have alerted security, the two intruders have been found, and we won't know their fate till the next round. With that, the video ends. Regarding the lyrics of the song, however, there are two major readings or interpretations you can have from them, and interestingly enough, since the song is also portrayed as kind of a duet, it ties into my reading of the lyrics as well. The lyrics themselves are clearly about a character with a very powerful and strong love for another. The most on the way knows to view the music is as Ivan's commentary on the situation, as the song's focus is on this seemingly unrequited love, and that would make sense as the song and video majorly focuses on Ivan's love for Till. However, given how common unrequited love is in Alienstage, as well as anything Vivinos really, you could also infer these lyrics to be about Till's feelings for Mizzy. Yet again, the focus on unrequited love is quite heavy. The song also has some implications of death, like the line of everlasting melody. This could also be referring to Till letting Ivan kill him so he can be with Mizzy, or Ivan being with Till in death in the future. That would make sense, since it's immediately followed by the line, face to face we dance. And who's on stage singing? Ivan and Till. Bear in mind, unless the person who wrote the lyrics, or Vivinos themselves, or whoever flat out states the intentions with these lyrics, it's up for interpretation, so let me know how you feel about this round as well as my analysis below. In conclusion, it was cool, it was very gay, and it made me uncertain of where the series will go. I don't really have any predictions beyond Luca probably getting killed, but nothing more than that. I have no idea who will actually win, but that being said, time for a channel update. The vid's over now, so if you were just here for Vivinos, that's cool, but I'm kind of at an interesting point with this channel at this point. I don't know whether or not to keep covering stuff like JJK, like I have for over the past year or so now. I'll go back to horror stuff. For now, I'm just going to cover some Vivinos stuff as it comes out for now, alongside some JJK videos. Maybe I'll make another channel specifically for JJK content, or maybe I'll just use another channel for live content from streams. Either way, I'll still be covering JJK and more than likely Vivinos at the same time, but whether or not it's on the same channel or another one, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that if this video does well, I'll probably cover the final round of Alienstage, as well as go back and cover All In and Mizzy Sewer, as well as top 3. And I'll also go back and probably do some horror Vocaloid stuff like I used to. It all just depends on how well this video does. But for now, that's the vid. If you enjoyed it, let me know. As well as let me know what you want from the channel. And with that being said, toodles my doodles. I'll place you in the next one. Peace.